Hello and welcome to the Skill Union podcast. Here in this podcast we have TJ.
Hi.
Andrew.
Hello.
Ashley.
Hi.
Blake.
Hello.
Jake.
Hey.
And Stan.
Hey.
So now we're going to give it over to Ash, who's going to lead the topics. So yeah.
Hi. Our first topic will be Solomon's Store, and we're going to start off with Andrew.
What's Solomon's Store? I haven't been in here forever. It's the one where you're God damn it! Is that the one
that you buy the outfits?
Yes.
I don't like that. I think it's just for my personal opinion, playing back way back when, I think this game isn't really. It shouldn't have that aspect to it. I remember the holiday events where you get like outfits like that, and that would be fun. But I mean, I don't know. It feels like it's just an attempt to bring that back, and then just making people kind of pay for extra for it. I just don't necessarily agree with it that much. Then again, I haven't been around in the past 4 months or so to really fully look at it, but yeah.
Okay, so Solomon's Store, I think it's one of the worst updates they've done in a while. It's an update that we don't need, and I think they could find ways to encourage people to get members or whatever in other ways through advertisements and stuff, because I've known that they've done that before. And the time spent on it is really useless in my opinion. And now we'll move on to Blake.
Alright, so I agree it's a bad update and stuff, but I'd much rather have the Solomon's Store than Squeal. Squeal is bad, and Squeal is like buying XP and buying GP. But the Solomon's Store is just like all cosmetic stuff. So it's not as bad as the Squeal Fortune. Yeah. Now we're gonna move on to Jake.
I personally don't have a problem with the Solomon Store, mainly because you don't have to buy it, and it really has no in-game benefits. So, I really don't see a problem with it, and yeah, on to Lewis.
I don't really like the update. Probably because like all you can see now in RuneScape is people jumping on like ponies and just flying around them, flying off, and it's like people are stood there headbutting a rock, and it just doesn't really make sense. It's kind of turned into like a more of a like World of Warcraft game, and I don't really like that. And that's all I've got to say. Over to you, Stan.
Well, I think it's the worst update ever. Has no use. We don't want it. Just so Jeff can make more money. While we're already paying enough. Yeah, that's my opinion.
Great. So for our next topic, we're going to do your opinions on bringing back bonus XP weekends. And now we'll go to TJ.
I'm pretty ticked off that they're bringing back bonus XP weekend. It's mostly because they said that they weren't going to do it, and then they did the bank of XP as a way to like kind of counter that, which wasn't much better, but I think it's just bullcrap that they brought it back after saying that they didn't want to do it. And I guess if Andrew wants to talk about that.
To talk about which thing again? Sorry.
Weekend.
The thing that bothered me about that, granted I liked it, obviously, because it helped people that didn't have the massive amounts of money, but at the same time, it was almost a little bit of an unfair advantage to those who did have the money, and could, spend a lot. I mean, remember distinctly, someone like let's just say like James, who had a lot of money, if he would do the bonus XP, or even Will, they could get 2 or 3 skills up versus someone that's at a lower level that might not be able to. So, I mean, it like within itself, I think bonus XP weekend was good. I'm kind of a little disappointed they took it out, but at the same time, I think, it's one of those kind of like things where they have other stuff that could, like, I don't know. Don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Back
Okay.
to Ash.
I think that after they confirmed that they weren't going to do anymore, I was counting on that, and I'm pretty mad that they're bringing it back after they've given us almost 2 mil in free XP and then added all like the XP boosters in School of Fortune. I used to really like it, but now that they've given us a lot, I don't think they should bring it back. So now we're going to move on to Blake.
Well, I don't really like it because it's like bad for the economy and it makes everything go crazy. And I lost 1 mil yesterday because of it. Very upset. But yeah, let's move on to Jake. Oh, yeah, Jake now.
I don't really enjoy double XP weekend either because it just completely screws up the market, and they stopped it just for that reason, so it would stop screwing around with the market, and now they're bringing it back, so it's kind of stupid.
I disagree with that, though. I mean, they could rig the prices if they really wanted to. So,
Yeah, but-
I mean, it screws it up to an extent of, a lot of the buyable skills get, certain things get jacked up. But not everything, if that makes sense.
Most things get screwed up after, like the planks and everything, like the Bibles. It screws up the Bible skills for a couple of months afterwards.
Oh, yeah. I agree completely with that. And, that's slightly annoying. And, on top of that, you get those merchanting clans to kind of build, get their stuff in there because the prices are going to be jacked up from, BXP plus, on top of that, those merchant clans, how much they can totally, for lack of better words, fuck up the prices.
Yeah, but they only do that for certain items. Like most of them only do it for like one item at a time.
Yeah.
Double XP weekends cover multiple items.
It's a double-edged sword. It's good when it helps you, but bad when you can't do anything.
I guess. Well, that was just my opinion. On to Lewis.
And I'm a bit 50-50 with bonus XP weekend. I don't like it because it like just messes up the GE, but in the end you can't beat some bonus XP. That's all I've got to say. So yeah, over to you, Stan.
Well, I always liked the bonus XP weekends, but just they fucked the whole GE. My party hat went down 50 M after hearing about the update. Just stupid. And I think if they would only do like the non-Bible skills, it would be a much better idea. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're going to move on to our next topic, which would be everybody's opinion on the Evolution of Combat update. And now we'll go to Blake.
We're doing a Evolution of Combat. Well, kind of sucks, but I think it's gonna be good for the game in the long run. It's like the combat system is kind of boring and outdated and very simple. So if they like spice it up with all this new stuff, it's gonna be cool. And yeah. Go to Doc. Wait, no, Doc is not here. Let's go to Jake. You, Ashley.
All right then. So evolution of combat. My opinion of RuneScape is that it's a pretty easy to learn game. It has a simple combat system, and it runs on Java, no download. So I think it should be a simple game, and it doesn't need to go into the same combat system as other games. I know a lot of people think it's starting to look like World of Warcraft, and I think they're trying to get um, people that like those kind of games to come play RuneScape, but at the same time, they're getting a lot of the older members to quit because of it. So I'm kind of half and half. I don't really like it, but I know it'll get more players. So yeah. And now we'll talk to Lewis.
Okay, so I can't. Well, I can't wait for it, but this could bring like a lot of either a lot of new members in, or either lose a lot. I'll lose, yeah, a lot of old members and bring in some new members, which can be took from both sides. Like you get like the old players who don't want it and the new players who want it. But I'm not really fussed about it because yeah, it might be pretty cool, but it might have some really bad stuff. But yeah, I'm not too fussed about it. Over to you, Stan.
I think it's a bad update. I don't want it. I like RuneScape because of the efficacious and you don't have the attention all the time. They're kind of making it a first-person shooter. I don't want it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to School of Fortune. I know people have a lot of different opinions for this, so I'm interested in hearing them. So we'll start off with Lewis.
Okay, so I pretty enjoy this School of Fortune just because it like gives people a thing to look forward to. Like I just enjoy like staying up till 1 and then just resetting my spins and seeing what I can win. Even though like you win for 1k every time, it's just a bit of fun, and hopefully you could win 200 mil sometime, which would be pretty awesome. And yeah, that's all I've got to say. So over to you, Stan.
I like the update a bit, just a bit, because that's why. Andrew.
Um, I'm also somewhat different. I mean, I think it's good, and I like it just because of the fact that it's one of those things where it can help you out, but at the same time, there's some of the issues people had in the past with it is that it was gambling, and that's illegal, blah 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 blah. I don't necessarily really see that as an issue. It's more of a thing for me where it's cool, but at the same time, the fact that they gave people options to buy spins is kind of just one of those things where it's like, okay, what's the real reasoning behind it? Is it just for you know to entice people to spend money on the game so they can possibly win? And it in itself is almost to the real world trading, but I mean, I'm indifferent, but who wants to comment on this?
Yeah. I think School of Fortune for me is one of those things that I do just because it's there. And I feel like if I didn't, I'd just be wasting the opportunity. But the one thing that I have biggest against School of Fortune is the people that have a lot of IRL money just buy spins, and it ends up being able to buy XP. And I really don't think it's right. And yeah, so now we'll move on to Blake.
And he picks up a spin ticket.
Of course.
So yeah,
God.
I love my spin tickets. So I don't like when people buy the spins because that's not cool. Cue awkward phone call.
Yeah, turn off your cell phones, please. Gosh, I muted mine. What did you do?
So yeah, and I don't know, it's pretty damn expensive. So I don't know why you would buy spins because that's like pretty a waste of money. You should buy something better, like candy or something. Yeah, let's go to Jake now.
I agree with the majority of you guys on how the Squeal of Fortune is bad in the aspect of buying it. I also enjoy using it when it's 8 o'clock and it resets every day. But I just don't like it because of the spins that you're able to buy. I feel like you're able to buy XP with real money.
And GP.
And GP. But other than that, I think it's a good update. On to Doc.
Doc is not here.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
Squeal of Fortune fails. If you have a couple grand, you can just buy yourself a Maxscape. That's how easy the game is becoming. But it's there, so I do my sins every day. So they posted something about like the squeal is not getting removed at all. It's a permit. All they do is just add stuff every week, wasting game time. Just wanting money for themselves. They're just draining the game before it dies out.
But is anybody actually gonna like spend a couple grand?
Yeah, people did that.
You
Someone
have it
did.
to
The person that
waste,
won the
like,
400
yeah.
mil
Dumb no.
spent like $700 on it.
Really not worth your money if you just spend a couple grand on a game.
I'd rather like spend that money and go on vacation somewhere
I
instead of
know.
like buying a Maxscape.
You can go somewhere really nice, but now we'll talk to Lewis.
Well, I've already said about the School of Fortune, but I'll add a bit more in about the pain about it. Paying about it. That's pretty goddamn stupid because like you get like people my age who like parents don't want them to like be spending money on RuneScape, and then you get like 30-year-old men who just sit there adding RuneScape money and just like getting Maxscape proper quick, and that is just really goddamn dumb. And yeah, that's all I've got to say.
Dan?
I just think it's a stupid update. Not fair for the people who actually play legit. And yeah, this update sucks.
Dan? Alright then. Now we're going to move on and we're going to talk about how you felt about the game that you used to play years and years ago, or maybe for some people it's a few months ago even, and how the game is now. So we'll start with Andrew.
The game's changed. I mean, part of it too is that, I've grown older. And, I don't know, if the change is a good change, but it's one of those things where, I don't know, I miss the old RS, but at the same time, I don't mind the new one. It has its perks, but it also has its, negatives. We're all going to be nostalgic and wish, for the old RS, but, in the end, I like it no matter what.
Yeah, I agree that the game has changed and also the people playing it has changed. I remember a really long time ago when most of the people or like a really awesome community, like a really nice community, and you can make friends really easily. And I think what I miss a lot is Tutorial Island, to be honest, because it's just one of those really old things. It's the first thing you did in the game, it's the thing you're gonna remember the most. And, well, I can't exactly say the game is changing for the better, but it's changing. And um yeah, so we'll move on to Blake.
Many weirdos like Lewis and love you, Lewis. And but I haven't been playing for very long. Like some of you may. I've only been playing since like 2009, and I only played like the last year a lot. Yeah, so I don't know. Like I remember Tutorial Island and stuff, and it's pretty cool, but it doesn't really bother me very much as long as the game doesn't hit itself. Yeah. Let's go to Doc then.
Well, I've been playing since like 04, 05. And it used to be like simple. That's why I played the game. It was a simple game. Like DDS's whips used to be the best weapons in the game.
Yes,
Not like overpowered. Yeah, not like overpowered chaotics.
I feel like combat's taken like a really not really bad, but a different turn. They're adding too much stuff than I feel is necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just pushing old members out of the game, trying to get new members in, which is
They're trying to get new people, but at the same time, they're also getting rid of the people that love the old game. So I don't really think it's necessary. Lewis?
Okay, so I loved the old RuneScape because I just remember being like 8 years old, waking up in the morning, going on RuneScape,
still are.
level 20, killing goblins, and just the feeling of it. But I see why we've got to update it, because if you don't update it, you don't get new players, and because people will eventually quit. So I see why we've got to update it to get more players in, so the game can like try and go on for as long as it can. And that's all I have to say. Done.
Yeah, like after everyone got used to the gate RS2, they're changing it again.
Yeah.
Evolution of combat, and changing how everything works.
I really don't think that evolution of combat is necessary. I already said that. But they're just changing something that everybody got used to, and I think a lot of people are happy with it.
Because the game's come like into a brand new game with like all the updates and like the dungeons, the combat, just the whole game's changing.
Yeah, they're killing combat completely. They're killing hybriding and PKing. Like it's impossible to do that again. It's hard.
Shout out to Green Spirit, she's got 82 fire making.
9982?
Yes.
Bad logic.
That's Blake.
Yay, grats!
Grab.
Woo! Okay, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people have asked this to themselves, to other people, and that question is, why do you still play RuneScape? And we'll start off with Andrew. Wait,
Well,
you don't play, do you?
I not anymore. The reason why is because I have gotten school. School has been taking a lot of priority over RS. I still enjoy the game. I remember my friend showing it to me in 7th grade and really liking it. It's one of those things where the game, I haven't beaten it, obviously, and it's one of those things where it's still I find it enjoy. Play it. Enjoy playing it. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Maybe it's just like remembering all the good times and not wanting to kind of like fully give it up. But I think that's for the most part. What about you, Ash?
Well, for me, like RuneScape was part of my childhood. And I think that's the way some other people see it as well. Um, it's one of those things that when you get addicted to, it's really hard to stop playing it unless you find something else to do.
It's like crack.
Okay.
What?
But yeah, I think another part of the reason is because all the friends I made on this game, I've grown really close to a lot of them, and
Dubs like
yeah,
Ash
yay.
Aww.
and Stan.
Gay.
Let's talk to DJ if he's here.
Oh yeah. I play mainly for my friends that are here still. I don't really. I don't like the game as much as I used to. I still like farming as much as I used to because it really hasn't changed that much. But yeah, the main reason I play is for friends and for the clan. And
For the clan. For the clan.
for the clan.
Does anybody have that thing where, like when you're little, everybody's like, yeah, I gotta play that awesome game RuneScape, right? And then everybody plays RuneScape, and now, like, you're the only one who still plays RuneScape.
Yeah, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
you like
you
talk to
play
people.
RuneScape? That's cool.
And
Oh,
then
now
your
you're
friends-
just some loner.
Yeah, they like.
Your friends will be like,
shun
remember
you.
when we used to play RuneScape? And you're just like that awkward moment when you're like, I still play
do.
that game.
Blake?
Silence.
Let's see what Doc has to say.
Blake.
What?
Documents everything.
Blake is like, I'm not talking anymore.
I was done.
You didn't say anything.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. What do you want me to say?
Oh yeah, you did.
I
He's
did.
done, he's there.
Understand.
Okay, Doc.
Wasn't for like. Okay, Ash.
We do need to.
Okay.
We can just
Oh,
edit this out, but we do need to wrap it up. We have like penguins in 15 minutes.
We know this already.
Yeah, you gotta
Yep.
come penguin event.
Alright, if it wasn't like the people I met and like the clan I'm in, I would have quit already because I usually quit because of school.
I would've quit too.
And
I
I
agree.
tried quitting. I quit for the whole school year, but came back during the summer, and then couldn't quit. Met a lot of good people.
Told you it's like crack.
Always talked to.
Have you even done
You're
crack,
addicted
sir?
to it.
No.
Okay.
Have you got
Have
personal
you,
Attention
Andrew?
viewers. Blake is not a druggie.
Andrew, is there something we need to know about?
Andrew?
Hey, it's college, man. What can I say?
Oh.
Alright.
I've woken up in places that I don't remember getting there.
Okay.
If it wasn't for weirdos like Lewis and nubs like Ashley
Hey.
And just fucking
and
badasses like me.
docs
And
and
Doc.
What?
DJs,
What do you
And
got
what
against-
about Becky
Lewis can't
Stan?
be playing this game.
So, Lewis, opinions.
Ah. Okay, so mine's just because
Pressure's
of
on,
like
bro.
the clan and talking to people on TeamSpeak every day, and that just
Yeah.
keeps me playing it because it just keeps me happy.
I love
And
you,
it's
Lewis.
just for self-enjoyment.
Oh. Self.
Oh!
Okay.
The fat
Of
fat.
course.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I play RuneScape for money.
Well,
Real life money.
I
That mute.
unless anyone else has other questions they want to ask, I guess we'll end it off here.
Okay, peace.
Well.
How's the weather?
Oh,
have a question
really
for
bad,
Jay.
Hold on.
Okay, ask TJ.
So
It's-
TJ,
It is 4 degrees for your information.
Yes.
Interesting.
Time
Are
for
you
the Skill
really
Union
flat?
weather report.
Oh wait, I got this.
Oh my
guy.
god!
It gun rain.
I got right.
It's 8 degrees.
Alright, Stan, ask the shit. Go ahead.
I don't want.
DJ, what do
Come
you
on.
think about farming?
I like farming.
Okay, fine.
I like
DJ.
farming.
Hey TJ, what do you think about Runespan?
Fuck!
I like
come
turtles.
on! Let me ask a damn question.
I like turtles.
I like
Yeah.
turtles too.
Dude, what's the
For
question?
TJ, it's I like farming.
DJ.
Yeah.
You're a faggot, Harry.
Ask, damn it, ask.
So DJ, do you plan on changing the rank system in Skill Union?
We haven't really been.
AKA old. I get my old rank back.
Are
Yeah.
you DJ?
No, Andrew's not TJ. We talked like not major changes. We talked about bringing back just like a higher position because some clan mods haven't been feeling like clan mods. I think it's mainly on themselves. They can probably.
That's the
I
stuff.
think it's just as far as getting involved with the clan. It'll give you a little bit more satisfaction with doing stuff. So that's the only discussion we've had about changing ranks at all. We've talked about changing permissions, and we've had.
We should discuss yesterday's shitstorm.
We had a pretty big
How about now?
discussion yesterday about whether or not elites should be able to kick and what
Nope.
permissions on the forums advanced members have. But otherwise, I mean, we're trying to stay solid with what rank system we currently have. Just because we've had a few changes recently, we don't want to keep changing stuff up.
Elite member
Okay,
swag, bro.
Can I end it like this?
Remember swag.
No.
Say it to the man.
No.
Hey.
No more Dutch songs.
The
Overruled.
Face palm.
Shut up, Ashley.
Fucking lightning.
Well, I want it. And you wanted away. To the lemonade stand.
Off topic
Okay,
much.
Stan, ask the question. Go ahead. Stan?
No.
Alright, TJ. You're
TJ,
saying
that's a
what is,
question.
What?
what is the
Stan
use?
says, yeah.
What is the use of advanced members if you don't need to do anything for it?
Advanced members is basically just a higher. It's a rank for people to go to after they've been in the clan for a while. So I mean, it gives them the opportunity to work a little bit more in the clan, and it can give them the opportunity to show people that they're interested in helping with the clan, which can really help if you're looking to get a higher rank within the clan. So it's an opportunity to help out. It really helps us out because advanced members do a crap ton of the updating for our threads that we hate doing as mods, and it's kind of
Lazy
boring
mods.
Yeah, we're
Goddamn
really lazy, but it's
mods.
really nice because that's like one of the only ways that advanced members can show that they're interested in doing stuff, and so they do it, and then they prove to us that they're interested, and then they can work to get a higher rank.
Then they get elite member swag.
Yep, elite member
Who's that
swag.
going?
Yeah, cool.
Oh, Blake was echoing.
I wasn't echoing.
Yeah, you were.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you are.
Are we done yet?
Stan says thanks for answering. So now
We're
say
done?
bye. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
May I take your headset
Bye,
and
internet.
padoodle?
Bye.
Video.